The basilisk is a legendary reptile creature that is reputed to be the king of all serpents, and it is a hybrid creature of a rooster and a serpent that is so deadly that a single gaze can cause instant death. So this creature has been linked to Medusa for thousands of years. One of the earliest accounts of the basilisk is in Pliny the Elder's account of natural history, which appears in roughly 79 Common Era. Now, according to this literary work, the basilisk is a small snake-like creature being not more than 12 fingers in length, but it was so venomous that it leaves a wide trail of deadly venom in its wake. This creature stands about the same size of a very small rooster, maybe 8 to 10 inches in height. It is known for its bright red plume and its golden tone. The basilisk is an extremely poisonous creature, and it can destroy vegetation such as shrubs, trees, grasses, simply by being in its presence. The basilisk is called king because it is reputed to have on its head a crown-shaped crescent that is the mark of its divinity. Several myths explain that the basilisk was hatched by a cockerel from the egg of a serpent or a toad, and the reverse would be a cockatrice, which is hatched from a cockerel's egg incubated by a serpent or a toad. Theophilus Presbyter gave a recipe in his book for creating a bellis to convert copper into Spanish gold. Now, his unique compound was formed by combining powdered basilisk blood, human blood, red copper, and a special kind of vinegar. Leonardo da Vinci gives an account of the basilisk in his book, The Bestiaire, which he details many strange creatures. He's very detailed about the look, the size, and the features of the basilisk, and his work seems to be completely independent from Theophilus Presbyter. He indicates that the basilisk is a particularly aggressive and mean-spirited creature, and if it found itself in a situation where it could not simply kill the animals in the area with its baleful gaze, it would turn to destroying all the vegetation and plants in the area. According to the tradition of Cantabrian mythology, the basilisk appeared on Earth as many as thousands of years ago, though nowadays it is very rare to see. It is an animal that is born from the egg laid by an old cock just before his death on a clear night and requires a full moon at exactly midnight. Within a few days, the eggshell, which is not hard but rather soft, is opened by the basilisk creature inside, which already has the features of an adult, including the legs, beak, and reptile body. Apparently, this strange creature has an intense and penetrating fire in his eyes, such that any animal or person gazing directly into it would immediately die. The only creature capable of withstanding the gaze of the basilisk on a consistent basis is a weasel, who for some reason has no fear of this mythical creature. And in fact, weasels have been known to fight and kill basilisks on a regular basis, which brings up the idea of mythology from Hindu and Buddhist cultures, in which we saw mongoose as the foil for the very large and very powerful cobra. Now, the sheer nature of what the basilisk ultimately is, as a hybrid creature that was extremely deadly, brings up other mythologies as well. We know that Sumerian mythology was riddled with stories of hybrid creatures that were created by the Anunnaki, and that mythology talked very clearly about those deities or gods creating these creatures by using genetic experimentation. We can also easily look to Greek and Roman mythology, where we see many creatures such as centaurs and minotaurs that were themselves also hybrid creatures, probably not much different than what the basilisk was. The most significant thing about the basilisk is that it was represented by various cultures all over the world that consistently describe the size, appearance, and behavior of this powerful mythological creatures. And in our study of the connections between these beliefs, we find greater insights into the nature of our ancient world. Thank you for stopping in at Nine World Chronicles. Join us next week as we continue to talk about more mythological creatures.